What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another episode in the 3 to T series where I'm attempting to play every single course available. There's new ones that get posted almost daily at this point, but attempting to play every single course within GSPro by playing, as the name implies, 3 holes per course. Mainly the first hole, the 9th hole, and the 18th hole. However, this course is only 9 holes, so we're doing holes 1, 5, and 9 for today's video, which is Stony Creek Golf Par 3. This is in Noblesville, Indiana, USA. Course designer, and this one is Bam Bam. Cool course designer name, but we're gonna see how we can do here. Sprinkling in these par 3s, and gonna play all the courses eventually. Anyways, most of the vast majority of the ones I've done so far are just regular courses, so hidden drive and all that stuff. So I figured I'd take it a little bit easy on myself today and just try some wedges, shorter irons, those kind of things. Only 2 tee box options. I always play the furthest back, but there was only blue and white, so I selected the whites, and we're going to see if we can be even par through these 3 holes. And part of the series is however many videos I post throughout the week, Monday through Sunday. Whatever video gets the most amount of views. Basically, you guys just vote based on your viewership, but whatever the most popular course is, I come out and do a full 18-hole live stream for the most popular course for that given week. If it ends up being this course or something similar with only 9 holes, I'll just play the 9 twice and play a full 18 on something like this. But let's get into it here at Stony Creek. First hole, par 3, 105. These flyovers aren't going to be too much to look at because they're pretty short holes, but always worth looking at what these courses have in store with all the awesome graphics. So 105 up a yard, just shy of a yard. So 106 total. Going to aim out here, hit the approach wedge, choke down approach wedge, try to fly at about a hundo. And actually, I could probably need 105 because I did take note the fairways, which hopefully we don't hit any of the fairways, but fairways and greens are both soft at this course. So it's pretty much, I'm not expecting a ton of rollout. So honestly, maybe like 103, 104, not that I'm that precise, but somewhere in the neighborhood of between 100 and 105 here. A little bit thin. I didn't swing super hard. 93, that's going to go a little bit. Yeah, see how much that just landed. It's actually coming back a little bit. Only 93 carry from the Garmin, 96. This may roll off the green. We may have to chip this, actually. And we do. All right, 25 feet. Usually I'm used to seeing yards. So what is that? Like 8 yards total. I mean, it was pretty close. Like, I wanted to fly it closer to like 100, 105. We got 93 from the Garmin. It was 96 total because it rolled back a little bit. So, I mean, it wasn't a horrendous strike by any means, but just needed to be a bit more, put a bit more on it to get a tad bit closer. But 25 feet, so 15 would be 5 yards. So, yeah, looking at about 7, 8 yards, somewhere in there. Probably because of the soft greens, which you guys just saw. Whoa. Alright, I'm not gonna... Oh! What's going on here? We got trees, or branches falling. We got weird looks on the... when I press J to look at it, so... We're on the green. This could get a little wonky sometimes on these greens. These green type of shots, really delicate ones that I've experienced. Sometimes I hit it so easy that the Garmin actually registers the club instead of the ball. So it is possible this thing squirts out and gets a little wonky out to the left, following my club versus the ball. But I'm going to try to hit this probably about 5-6 yards in the air. Just as a reference point, from this middle line to the very beginning of the net is 15 feet, so 5 yards. So looking for make it to the net, maybe a foot up. Obviously, it depends on the type of launch and how hard I hit it. Obviously, I could drive it really hard and low into the net, but usually that's kind of a reference point where I have it try to launch it a little bit lower and have it coming down right towards the bottom of that net. That's going to be short. That's not a good shot. Go. Yep, deserve that. Bogey. Man, that only made it to like right here. Would have laid the sod in real life. I caught that chunky. That's such an easy shot. I should be able to do that like literally 10 times out of 10. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we got work to do to get that back. 1 over through 1. fifth hole par 3, 114. It's going to be another approach wedge, but this is going to be closer to like 3/4. I mean, I could tee him up technically because I'm on the tee box. I don't know if I really want to do that. If I was hitting maybe like a 8 or a 9 iron, I'd probably tee it up just to make a little bit better contact. But I think I'm probably just gonna choke down about 2 inches or so, basically like a 3/4 approach wedge here, and try to just take off a little bit of distance. Usually this approach wedge 51 degrees. If I hit it good, hit it full, it's in the neighborhood of about 120, 125. So just a little bit shy of that. And again, soft greens, so I could hit it pretty much right at that 114 number if I can, and it'll work out to be pretty decent. Sorry about the mouse, get that out of the way, but here we go, approach wedge. Decent contact, 100 yards from the Garmin. It's going to go a little bit, but we're safely on. It's going to be a par. Need to put something inside the inner circle here to get that one stroke back. So 1 over through 2, third and final hole, 9th hole, par 3, 112, and it's probably going to be, it's basically same club, same shot again. We've got 113 instead of 114. So we'll aim a little bit over here to the left, count for the fade, and try to hit pretty close to the same exact shot again. Oh, I chunked it and pulled it left. That's going to be short left. Not as short as it was the left, but not a very good strike there. We got work to do to save par. Possible we hold this out for a birdie, but probably unlikely. 11 yards. We're in the rough, so that should be 6%. I've been seeing as of late, I'm going to probably start focusing and taking note if the rough looks super long, because I've had some where it says we're in the rough and it should play 6%, but I think I'm going to start, instead of just accounting for the 6%, doing a bare minimum of 6%, because there's been some in the past where I'm in the rough and it plays closer to like double that. So this doesn't look super long, so it'll probably play pretty close to the 6, but just figured I'd note that for future reference. But it's only going to be about a yard on this, so 12 total. Probably get away with about 10 yards of carry. Oop, don't want to do that. Another one that's a little wonky. So it's going to come out right, and the green's working from left to right, although soft green, so it's not going to move a ton once it lands, but somewhere in the neighborhood of about 10 yards with a 60 degree should be decent. Should be pretty good. Those soft greens, thought I was going to roll out a bit more. Not too bad though. Alright, take a look at the scorecard. Another short video because of these par 3s, but from Stony Creek Golf Par 3 in Noblesville, Indiana, USA. Course designer again, bam bam on this one. We ended up with a 1 over through the 3 holes, so bogey on the first hole and then 2 pars in a row on 5 and 9. Take a look at the stats, although there's not a ton to look at on these par 3s. 2 pars, 1 bogey, 5 putts, about 10 minutes. 2 out of 3 greens in regulation, not bad. That's my baseline. I want to be both the fairways and the greens to be 2 out of 3s with these 3 holes. Ideally 3 out of 3, but where my game is right now, that's kind of asking a lot. But we'll take the 2 out of 3. And yeah, I mean, besides that, not a ton to look at. Stimps were 12, greens were soft, fairways were soft, blue tees at 1,000 yards. That's about it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed a shorter par 3 kind of mini version of the 3T series. But if you have any course requests for, I'm going to get around to all the courses anyways. If you have any course requests for any of these GSPro courses that you'd like to see me play sooner than later, just let me know down in the comments. Give me the name of the course, the location, just a little bit of background information, whether it's a course nearby your house, a course you played in real life, a course you've always wanted to try out, whether it's a par 3, a made-up fantasy course, or like a world-renowned, super well-known course, whatever the case may be. Ideally, I want to, like I said, play through every single course, so ideally it's a course that I haven't done yet as part of this series, but just let me know down in the comments. But like I always leave you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.